Okay, folks, welcome to the shittiest fucking post-commentary of your life, and mine, probably. Anyways, this is PCVD, and I think we're all very happy to play it. You'll probably see my cursor on the screen every now and then. Oops. Man, what the fuck to say? So, Celt and Nier and I figured we'd get a couple fights in, and as you can see, this is Fat Rocks. This is not your regular free battle map. And you can see we all dropped in there all at once at the start. So we got custom maps working, basically. Not necessarily customized maps, but we have finally played one of the, I think, 56 different maps that aren't included in the free battle package that we got in the base game. So that's fucking great. We are basically trying to make a map pack where we play on maps that have sort of a mix of good balance and good performance. You will probably see my computer here, this game, tanking to about, I don't know, 17 FPS on occasion, just when the game gets kind of hectic. I'm not on my main, rig at home. I'm on like a little i7 laptop with an integrated graphics card, so the game doesn't run great for me. And also keep in mind that I'm trying to record this at the same time, so that is also eating up my CPU. Right, gameplay-wise, we see a fucking DPS large missile race, which is just hilarious. I think... Yeah, Celt has just landed more, more LMs than Nier has. Help me! Yeah, bro got fucking lit up. Destroyed! Right then, so the process of setting this up is actually pretty simple. It's simple enough that even a dumbass like me can do it, which means that you can too. I will probably put some links in the description on how to get to the Armored Core Discord server, as well as Celt's very handy guide, which is a pack that's basically almost already set up. All you need to do is just dump your copy of the game in there. Oh yeah, he has Strike. That's probably why it did more damage. Dual Gat, it's okay, but you want an effective weapon pretty much at all times. Oh yeah, and we're just gonna cut straight into the next one. Oh, this is an embarrassingly weird tank here. Laser cannons are nice, but a Sawa on paper is technically better. So I have a big Sawa on the left hand. Sawa stacked with a smaller Sawa behind it, right up behind that, and a heat cannon up front, and we have the Dimapur middle missile, which has a very long range. So this is kind of playing on one of Rave or Place Angelo's, air quotes, almighty setups. We sort of just hit everything at all ranges. Of course, provided our weapons hits, then they're good. As you can see, Nier is using a sniper cannon weapon arm, the Venom, I believe. Unless it's the Valiant, I don't know. Do I get a scan on him here? Yeah, it's the Venom. Which is scary and threatening because he can attack me from a range where I can't actually do anything about him. But he has not gotten a AP lead yet, and I'm not really afraid of getting owned by all 3 shots in a row. He's likely to only hit me with 1 or 2, and if I can get some shots on him, we'll be golden. And so we lay into him with Sawa and Dimapur, and you see that chunks like a motherfucker. Oh my god, is that heat cannon? Oh, that heat cannon round hit! That's why you don't want to. You want to alter your movement just a little bit when a heat cannon's firing at you, because even though that projectile is slow, Redlock will put it in your path if you stay on the same course. Right then, so we get him with a whole bunch of bullshit. He gets us with the explosive barrels there, or explosive whatever fuel tanks. Landed with another Sawa, another volley of Dimapurs, and you see those things chunk. Single shoulder or dual shoulder, they fucking hurt. You tap fire Sawa him though? No. Oh, that probably could have been a really nasty hit. Nasty couple of hits, but he throws the position here. Gets a glancing shot, and I think we can clean him up here with just one more Sawa hit. This is a 1-1-1 tune Sawa. It's a fucking tap fire god, as you see here. We just nailed him the second we get Redlock, and he's done so. Missiles would have sealed the deal too. Good fight there. Man, it's fucking cool to play on Karmat base. That's exciting. Blacktooth Grin, I like that name. Good paint scheme there on Nier's build. Oh, and then this is something I wanted to showcase here that's really funny about the free battle pack maps, is if you set it to random, you sometimes get Undertower, and Undertower doesn't have free battle spawns, or rather, it doesn't have Battle Royale spawns, it only has team spawns, so it tries to spawn everyone in the middle. That's what happens when a sort of multiplayer map, or a conquest map, is played with a Battle Royale setting. And you can see me going down there to tab into Discord and just laugh, but it spawns them outside of the map, so just be careful about that. Try to play teams if you can. We're doing Battle Royale, and you see we all spawn here in the middle. This is actually an interesting fight. I do want to sort of give a little bit of commentary here. Nier is, he's taking his time there to get into the map. or rather to load up and play. I don't like his tank there. The Jupiter shoulders are not that strong. If you had a DPS missile, this would be a lot harder for me. But you're going to see, oh no, there's a lot of people who are on PCVD now, and they're like, ah man, tank OP, how do you beat tank? You see here, this is dual autocannons, dual accuracy autocannons. So if I face him at all, I'm getting hit, and he has good DPS. I'm equipped with a Kurosawa, or a KRSW, sorry, 40 shot. I have a Psycad sniper. I think this is full power, it might be 201. I have a single shoulder subcomputer, and I have a Strakoza and a Podenka behind the sniper. And my objective here is to pick him apart with the sniper and the Strek until I can get AP lead, at which point I will decide when we fight. Now right now he could pressure me, and he will try a couple times. You see he's going to try, he's coming close. And this is maybe not smart of me, but I try to get around him. We're just going to get a couple shots into him, and we want to stay out of the face time with those autocannons. That was a mistake there, I think. I barely got any damage on him, and he chewed a lot of AP off me. And this is the problem with tanks, is you can't give them a lot of face time with you. They have very high DPS weapons, but they don't poke very well. And you see, I'm just going to start poking him carefully with that sniper rifle whenever it's off, whenever it's reloaded, whenever I can lock it, I'm going to hit him. And this is what I mean. I will stand by this. A single sniper will win you most tank matchups. Of course, I have a quick locking sniper. I also have a Strakoza and a subcomputer on this sniper, and good firing skill of the arms. So this is not... this is kind of an ideal scenario for me, for the single sniper. But you can do it blue lock too. You just have to mind your position better. And I dip under near here. This basically cuts his aggression. He came in too close. That's a problem with tanks, is you want to be aggressive, but you need to control range. And by dipping under him there, he can't turn to follow me. So we got some shots there. And you see, we're starting to take this AP lead, or we're narrowing the gap, as it were. Plasma missiles, unfortunately, not dangerous to me at all. So only the autocannons there are really doing damage. And bit by bit, we're going to claw back the AP lead difference. If those were middle missiles, I'd be very afraid. If they were verts, this would be a nightmare scenario. Vertical missiles on this map would be terrifying. Yeah, there you go. Good engagement there. I think if I had the Podenka out, I could have gotten a little bit more damage, but you see we are evening things up here. It's very close now, just a couple more shots, and I will be able to dictate the pace of the fight. And I'm actually... Oh, man, big throw there. Oh, God, me in post-commentary. Why did you do that? Oh, fuck, you see I botched that. I'm swapping to a DualShock 4 controller now, PS4 controller, because my Xbox controller is fucked. And, oh, God, see, there you go. That's a good battle rifle engagement, and those missiles are harmless. If they were mid-missiles, he could have made that up just a little bit. But, yeah, the dead zones on that controller are a little bit weird. The X button, or sorry, the square button is a little bit funky for high boost, and Nier has run out of ammo. Got this fight in the bag now. There you have it. You gotta be careful about your autocannon ammo. He spent it all there. I don't think Nier tanks super commonly, but, I could have thrown there, he could have kicked me. That would have been really embarrassing. But, yeah, you gotta be careful about your autocannon ammo. If you spend all that, the fight is over, basically. So that's why I say avoid Bay weapons on a tank, unless you're, kind of new. Because when you run out of ammo, the fight's over. So you sort of want to just win by then. Anyways, that's how you fight a tank. And Massive Longo is a good example for that, because there's not, like, obvious height advantage that I can take. This is another tank fight, actually. There's not obvious height advantage on this map. There's, like, the cranes you can see here, and the loading derrick, and the fucking fuel silo or whatever. And you can take that position, and you see I do here, because I'm fighting KE cannon and the fucking heat cannon. And I don't want to be facing that at all. And being above this tank is a good way to fight it. If he had autocannons, I would not want to take this position, because he would just be able to drill me, and I would die. So here, I purge the Sawa. That's not going to do a lot of damage to him. I want my sniper out. And I don't have a subcomputer this time. Or sorry, no, I don't purge the Sawa. What do I purge there? I don't fucking see what I purge. I keep the Sawa, so this is burst damage, and we snipe, and we just sort of get these Sawa shots in. We're going to dump this weapon as fast as we can. And you've seen, I already took a couple hits here, and that does a lot of damage, but don't panic. Keep the good position. I actually have optical chaff here, which makes it very difficult for his weapons to hit on. Or lock on, sorry. But you can't hold position at any time here, because even a blue lock shot will nail you, and that's fucking bad. I think I get hit here in a minute. But yeah, the chaff will prevent him from locking on for just a hair, and that's sometimes all that matters. I'm trying to stay behind him and above him as best I can, stay out of his lockbox. But he nails me there, and that's 6k down the drain, so you gotta be very careful there. I do have AP lead. Yeah, another nasty hit there, 2k. But Strakoza and Sniper, this is sufficient. And I get behind him here, and we seal the deal. We've taken AP lead. I can now back off. I can get into some of this. I can leverage the environment against him. He can't boost drive, right? So he can't climb very easy. He has to jump. That locks him into things. And now getting behind him with a glide boost there. Bad position for a tank. I would not be happy about that at all. And that's just a shitty position to be in as a tank. I fucking hate that. You gotta feel for him there. That does not feel good at all. But there you go. There's another how to fight Tanak kind of demonstration for you. And this is on a pretty substandard frame. You can do this without a Cento. You can do this with a damaging shoulder unit or a subcomputer rather than chaff. But I think the chaff probably made a difference there in some of those engagements, just because, pardon me, the knocker will not lock on hardly ever, but the heat cannon will, and the heat cannon is what enables the knocker. And I think he had dual subs there, as you can see, chaff actually helps. Alright, so this is another duel. This is versus Celt with his Cento, and I am a very fucking mean heavyweight biped build that is using this really cheeky kind of anti-midweight, anti-lightweight setup, where I have I think this is a fully rapid-tuned KRSW. Do I purge my rifle here? I think I want to scan on him, right? The idea is that this is a setup based around a stagger or armor break, and I see, yeah, I'm not going to be able to damage him with the rifle because he has too high KE. But we're going to keep the laser rifle, and we're going to try to shotgun him, and in tandem with the rapid high-speed missiles that we have in my shoulder, and the good firing speed of the arms, we should be able to just stun fuck Celt. And you'll see in later videos, he returns the favor eventually with a stun build that's really just fucking nasty. But middleweight bipeds, they do not have a whole ton of recoil resistance. So if you have a very high impact force weapon, you can not only armor break them and put them in stagger, but you can just hard stun them. And yeah, that's no fun. I think he has a shield up right now. We're just going to try to carefully take that down with the Sawa. We get on his flank here. This is just a bad position to be in. You can see those missiles arcing after him. They fire very frequently, so you can really keep up the pressure with those, keep your opponent stunned, and pretty much off kill through there. You'll see he actually has a AP lead here. It looked like I was having the positional advantage there and getting a lot of shots at him, but this setup doesn't actually do a whole ton of damage unless the Sawa is hitting. And this is a rapid Sawa, so it does not actually lock on very quick at all. If you were to use this setup, I would recommend trying to sub it, or maybe go for a 1-1-1 tune, or a, I don't know, 2 power, 1 accuracy kind of thing. Oh god, did you see that? I think either the greebling on the building or my dead zone on the fucking, again, oh my god. Yeah, I think that was the greebling on the building that did it. Again! Oh my god, be careful glide boosting off that building. That will fucking eat your glide boost input. Or it'll fucking cancel. That's so nasty. Anyways, yeah, try to glide boost and we just give up. We're just gonna get above him and try to shoot him a whole bunch. I don't see what weapons Nier has. Sorry, not Nier, Celt. This is a laser. That KRSW is not gonna hurt me at all. I am a tank, but I'm still not a tank. I'm a heavy biped. And the shotgun and laser rifle and high-speed missile are just going to plug away at him. And basically, I just want to control his advantage here in the fight, which is his mobility. And you see here, he can't hardly fucking move in those close-range fights. So he can't hardly turn to return fire. And we managed to take AP lead there pretty convincingly. I think this is a pretty convincing fight, just for demonstrating how effective this combo can be against a midweight. Keep in mind, though, is he's slower than usual midweight. Oh yeah, and then we mixed up, pull out a VR here, and go for some battle rifle shots, just to get some glide boost gameplay going. And I don't really get much out of that. Kind of almost gave up my position there, didn't get a whole lot out of it. And I need to be careful here, of course, because he has a Psycat, or sorry, he's got his Lyco sniper, so I need to be careful of him actually just retaliating and chucking me for a huge amount of AP. But we can afford to play pretty aggressive here, because I don't really fear his other weapon. And you'll also notice the shotgun doesn't lock very quick. It doesn't always hit, but when it does, it's a shotgun. It's reasonable. I think if you want to really try it, a fucking USG shotgun, the 15 pellet count. Oh my god, look at that stun fuckery. Holy shit, that was nasty. I bet that felt fucking terrible. Yeah, different shotgun here might be stronger. I like this one because it's got pretty good range, and if they are a lightweight biped and you armor break them with any of your other weapons, the shotgun has a chance to be effective. An effective shotgun is really fucking dangerous. I think maybe a smarter build might change the rifle behind this, because it is kind of redundant coverage. But I like it in case I want to do a CE heavyweight. I just want to throw that thing to death. Anyway, so there you have it. That's yeah, pretty simple setup there. I suggest giving it a go. Yeah, we can see what Nier has. Or sorry, not Nier, Celt. What the fuck am I doing? Yeah, 3BR. I think 3BR and Zlatko would have been the smarter play there, because even if I resist the 3BR because of my defenses, Zlatko will break my armor. So if you leave the blue lock Zlatko, you can get me with the other bullshit there. And yeah, there you have it. Video over.